Unlock the power of synchronicity with Simul Entertainment. Say goodbye to chance encounters and hello to purposeful connections with people, with your surroundings, with everything.
Corporate Unconscious is a Videowalk experience. It's a participatory experience. You are given an iPad and then you walk through the building, through different hallways and spaces, and you are basically following a video that has been pre-recorded around the space.
How would you describe your experience during the experiment? Did you notice any changes in your behavior or breath rate while waiting in the line? Did you observe any synchronization of behavior or breath rate with others in the line? Did you experience any discomfort or anxiety while participating in the experiment?
You basically start in the waiting room, which in this case is Mendelssohn Saal, and you have to fill a contract. And in this contract there are different terms and conditions. Some are like you are not supposed to talk about the piece when it finishes, and then you are given this iPad. And the participants go exactly every 2 minutes, which gives the opportunity to kind of control the timeline of the piece. As they are following a video which is fixed, and then you offset these videos every 2 minutes, you have the chance to know when and where is going to be every participant at all times. So you can start making them to kind of meet in certain points or to see each other into each other's devices.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You start in a company tour, you have your iPad, you follow around, you do the company tour. This is there, but suddenly you realize that you're kind of part and trapped in the timeline, and we found that incredibly interesting. Diego approached me, I think, like roughly 9 months ago with like really rough ideas about synchronicity, participatory experience, like and timelines, and how to like also get the audience engaged in different timelines. When do they meet? When do they line up? Like it's also maybe a compositional process, like a score. When do they line up? When is it played in unison? When do they drift apart? And we were always interested in like, how can we make that with an audience? Not in like a musical sound sense, but in like in a movement and in what you experience. We made different scenic experiments, and that's how the idea of the company tour started. Like we outsource all of the crazy ideas we had that like they will never fit into a piece. They may be bullshit, but what if it's not us making these experiments, but there's a company. We outsource all of the ideas into the trash bin of the company, and this is how the whole Simul idea started.
We are Simul Entertainment, a full-service research company providing people...
We created the whole thing, like objectives, mission, vision, logos, website, images. These things are not even used in the piece, but we needed to kind of create a company that looks and that makes sense as a company. Because then we took all this information, let's say we put it in a box, we found the box, and we made a documentary about it.
Predict what is going to happen. A double coincidental encounter will happen soon. What are the odds? Coincidental encounter in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to remember the last time this happened to you. A meaningful coincidence.
When you meet someone on the street and you're walking and you meet someone and you just dream about this person, and the next day you meet this person and you haven't seen each other in like 3 years. The amount of things that need to happen so this encounter works, you know. All these little decisions got combined into you meeting in a very specific instant, and to me that is a very beautiful thing that has been composed, that has been structured in time, even though it's not composed by someone.
As a dramaturg, it's quite interesting. Like, okay, we talked about all these ideas, but like, how do you get a theoretical underground for that? How do we build that? What is the foundation? And that led for us to the deep dive into Carl Jung's philosophy of synchronicity. For Jung, it's the connection between the inner and the outer world, the unconscious and the conscious. Something that happens in the outer world that has no that is not causally connected to the inner world of you, but you connect it anyway.
Carl Jung's idea of the connection between the inner and outer world is rooted in his concept of the psyche, which he saw as comprising both conscious and unconscious elements.
What I really love about the topic itself is that it opens the door to all kind of like mystery and fake things and pseudo whatever, and this, to me at least, it also sounds like a huge source of creative material.
We carefully consider various criteria to ensure that our participants are representative of the population we are interested in. This helps us obtain accurate and reliable results that can inform our understanding of human behavior.
There is a lot of techniques involved. This one is called as-built 3D modeling, which means kind of the opposite of making a building, that you make a plan and then you make the building. So this is, you have the building and then you make the plan according to the building.
Lo que se tiene al final es, a través del medio LIDAR, un modelo 3D que refleja las condiciones y las cotas exactas, las medidas exactas que tienen el lugar en el momento en que se hizo ese registro, esa documentación. Significa poder documentar y habilitar una lectura nueva, resignificar un espacio utilizando un medio que te permite ver cosas que no verías de otra forma también.
I don't know, it gives me a lot of joy to kind of take a space and kind of squeeze it, to kind of find all the little things that the space is offering and all the little things that you can take and make them part of the piece.
I forgot at which process we set on the 90s aesthetic, but we did, and became quite quickly like an essential part of the aesthetics of that piece, like how the music sounds, like how everything looks, how the amplities would look.
Have a seat. Bossa starts playing.
El gran desafío de la música a la obra era combinar dos mundos, uno absolutamente comercial, noventero, casi mala música, ¿no? Como esta cosa como media corporativa que hoy en día nos suena como cliché y sin gusto, a esta como onda de la obra que es un poco más oscura, un poco más misteriosa, pero sin lograr quebrar esos dos mundos absolutamente. O sea, aquí, como es una obra que va a estar in situ, con personas que no conozco, de una forma que están teniendo, cada persona tiene una experiencia distinta a la anterior, la música puede ser tomada de muchas formas. Y además mi música, yo de alguna forma lo hice como stems y después el trabajo lo utilizó como quería de alguna forma. Era el material, la plasticina de alguna forma para lograr hacer toda la obra.
We take this music, and as the same with the video stuff, and then we use it as a source material to talk about the company from the present.
Yo creo que principalmente queríamos provocar un cambio en torno a la atmósfera que se crea con el vídeo, porque es un vídeo muy estable donde tú vas caminando de una forma muy planificada y tú llegas a un espacio mucho más grande donde hay un sonido que no te viene de cerca de los oídos, pero que te causa un poco de confusión y se mezcla como que se mezcla con lo que está cerca y lo que está lejos, con lo que provoca una atmósfera diferente que te afecta.
Yeah, I think as an As an audience member, it's quite interesting. Where do I position myself in these layers of perception? And this will change during the piece, or this is what we work towards that will change during the piece. What do I experience? How do I position myself in there?
Every detail that I see is maybe placed by someone, which is not the case. But if you, that's kind of my idea of opening the perception. What if life is a little bit more theatrical? What if life is a little bit more compositionally structured, you know? And that you just need to look at it. You just need to open a little bit your mind and to be more perceptive.
You gotta agree to play the game.